Hi, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. This week, for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys what I have made within the past week. It's going to be a pretty short video. I always say that, and then I have to edit it out past videos because they end up being super long. But this one's definitely going to be short because I have not made too much. I have a market in 2 weeks, and it is going to be a very busy 2 weeks. I have a friend coming to visit, and I just have a lot of stuff to get done. Lately, if you haven't watched my last video, I just haven't really been too motivated to make a lot of stuff. So I've just been making what I want to make and not so much of to build up a big quantity. And then the week before the market, I'll probably make all the small things just to build quantity, and those are the things that typically sell a lot, the things that are under $15. So anyway, this is what I have made in the past week, and I hope that you like it. I hope it inspires you in some way to make one of these. I had a lot of fun making the stuff that I made because I wanted to make it. But anyway, let's just get into it. So first, I'm going to start out with this cute blue puppy. This is the puppy pattern by Crochet Grove. I actually, I've made this before one time, but I made this one, and then I also have 3 heads, 3 puppy heads. I have this one, I have this one, and I have this one. So I have to finish these. I basically was like, yeah, I'm gonna make a bunch of puppies, and I made a bunch of, again, the puppy heads. And then I was like, okay, I don't feel like making the rest of it. So I have to get myself to finish them though, because they're really not that, they really don't take that long. They're not hard, but I just got uninspired. But they are so cute. They're just so cute. This one's done with a fuzzy yarn mixed with, I think it's the baby bear yarn. I don't know what yarn this is. I know it's from Michael's, this fuzzy yarn. I have to try to figure out what it is. These are eyes that I painted. And what's this one? Yeah, these are eyes that I painted too. And this one. These are eyes that I painted as well. So, lots of puppies. And, well, 1 puppy and some other halfway done puppies. Next up, I have Crochet by Jenna, her new little dragon pattern. It is extremely addicting to make. It works up really quick. If you're a typical, a typical pretty fast crocheter or whatever, I can get this done in less than an hour. So I want to make more. I am telling myself that I can't because I'm I need to build up on quantity, but these are the eyes. If I can get it to focus. I made these eyes. And then just gave it a little free-handed bow for the tail. And then I made another one. This one is done with Pipsqueak yarn and the baby bear yarn as well. So I double-stranded. I gave this one a bigger bow, free-handed bow for its tail. And I'm just obsessed with this. It is so fluffy and cute. And when you're able to work with a chenille yarn mixed with the fuzzy yarn, it just makes things so much easier. But I've noticed for me, it has to be a perfect color match, or else it just looks kind of silly. I also brushed this out, but the color that I have mixed with this is just white, and the yarn itself is white with the colors that you see. So I feel like it worked out well. And it's just beautiful and fuzzy. Sweet little baby dragon. Again, the pattern's by Crochet by Jenna. And yeah, Okay, next up, this. Again, with the freaking heads, man, I just keep making the heads of stuff, and then I'm like, I don't feel like doing the rest. This is, I think, Kato the dragon, that I started, and I have not finished. I painted these eyes, face is super cute, and I just did not finish it. I should probably finish this stuff, but at the same time, I feel like with her visiting, it might be easier to just work on like things that I don't have to think about, you know, like making like the maple chickens and all the stuff that, you know, everybody knows, everybody, you know, sells and everything. I've been trying to come across like a lot of smaller patterns that can be sold for less than 15 that are as like, I guess, mindless as like the maple chickens and leggy frogs and all that kind of stuff, because I want to have variety, because there are going to be other crocheters. I have mentioned this many times in other videos that this next market I have is going to have 5 crocheters, including myself. So I'm really curious to see how it pans out. You know, you should subscribe because I post market vlogs and market breakdowns and how much I sold stuff for and how much I made and all that kind of stuff from past markets. You can go watch those videos as well on my channel. Yeah, so I'm curious. I've never been to a market before that had this many crocheters, especially with like knowing beforehand. I'm like, it's a little demotivating, but that's why I'm trying to avoid making a bunch of the really popular things, but at the same time, they do sell well. And also, they supposedly said that, you know, everybody crochets different stuff. They looked at everybody's stuff and everybody crochets different things. I don't know. I don't know. So I just want to make like a lot of smaller things, of course, you know, when it comes to market prepping, but I want to try to find some stuff that is like I can just make a bunch of without having to like think about. Especially, again, with my friend visiting, I probably shouldn't work on bigger things because that's going to take me, like, looking at patterns and, like, having to remember, or not having to remember, but having to look at patterns because I can't remember because it's a bigger pattern. And we have, like, a lot of stuff planned, but, like, I don't know, if I'm, like, in the car or, you know, we're just, like, sitting on the couch, I think, crocheting, like, some smaller things and whatever. So that's where my dilemma is right now. I'm still kind of all over the place when it comes to that, but like definitely next week, that's it. I need to focus on, of course, quality always comes before quantity, but what I'm saying is I need to focus on smaller items because I need to build up that quantity, because I have a lot of like bigger items. A couple of whales that I made, I just was in the mood to make pink whales, so it like motivated me to like just make pink whales. I'm probably gonna put a little green leaf thing on top and make them strawberry whales. I mean, how original, but whatever. I also have this little shark that I made randomly, and then I have one maple chicken body. So I like using this yarn because it makes them bigger, but it's still the normal chicken pattern, like the normal smaller one. This is the yarn Big Twist Plush. And it's just a little thicker than the Burnett blanket. Okay, now I have the last thing that I made, which was, if you haven't already seen it in my short, this was so challenging, and I almost gave up a million times. It almost ended up in my whip pile so many times where I'm like, I'm not gonna finish this. I don't want to do this. So pushing through and actually finishing it was like the best feeling ever. But yeah, let me show you. This is Anchor, the Octo. This is the mini version. I went to go make the bigger version, but I was like, there is no way in hell I am going to finish this. So I was like, I'm pretty sure that the person who made the pattern has a mini version. So I went on their Etsy and I found it. As always, all patterns will be linked down below in a Google Doc. So I wanted to give like strawberry vibes, again, so original, but I just really like these colors together. So I gave it green tentacles, and then I used one of the, I guess, I don't know if this is the color phasing or ombre yarns by Burnett. But I really only got through, like, it really didn't change too much the color yet. Like, I had gotten through one of the colors, so I didn't use like a whole lot of yarn. I didn't finish the entire thing. I don't see it in here, I don't have it in here, but I didn't finish the entire cake of yarn. But I painted these eyes. I love these eyes. These are the, I guess what they call them is the imperfect people or something. How do I, there we go. So yeah, this took me forever. And it would look like, you know, up here, it might look like it didn't take forever, and up here, it didn't take forever. This took like no time at all, but it's the damn tentacles, because what you have to do is you have to make the like bottom part of the tentacle, and then you have to make the top part, and then you crochet it together. So they just take a while, but I am so happy that I finished it, and I just think it's super cool. And I wish I had the patience and motivation to make more, but I probably will eventually, now that I know I can push through and I can do it, but not for this market. It just doesn't seem like the thing to do, because it took me like forcing myself multiple days to keep working on it, in between motherhood and just everything else. So that's all I have for this week. Please subscribe. I am going to be putting out, I will have 2 more market prep videos before my next market, and I will have a market breakdown of this market that I have coming up. It is on April 27th, and you will be able to see how I performed at a market that's supposed to be a pretty big market, but it has other crocheters at it. I will be taking you guys along, and yeah, so please subscribe. I am so close to 1,000 subscribers, and that is so exciting. I feel like I'm like, it sounds silly because it's so small to some people, having like millions of, you know, subscribers and stuff, but like, I'm probably gonna cry when I get to 1,000 subscribers. Like, literally, I think I am gonna be pretty emotional, just because I have just continued to be consistent and just do it for like the fun of it, and actually seeing like people wanting to like subscribe and watch my stuff is pretty cool. So do it, be a part of the reason I cry. Happy tears. I hurt my finger sewing. Anyway, yeah, bye.